And ahoy gamers, and welcome back to our series on Path of Exile as we play through as a hardcore necromancer. In this episode we continue to make our way through Act 9. We've taken a good number of bosses, we have a couple close calls, but we push all the way through, we make our way into the mountain, back into the belly of the beast. We'll take on the last boss. Are we successful? I don't know, you tell me. So without further ado, let's jump on in. And we are back playing on Path of Exile 1 as our hardcore southbound necromancer. As per usual, on this series, we are playing through this as a complete noob. This is the furthest I've ever got on Path of Exile 1. And I know, Path of Exile 2 has just come out. It came out a few days ago. I should have hopefully by now probably streamed it for a couple hours. I hope to probably stream a lot more Path of Exile 2 going forward, and probably doing a series on it once I finish this Path of Exile 1 series. As per usual, on this character, if you want to have a look at how the build is truly made and run, there is a link in the description down below by a guy called Helmhammer, as well as his Scottish YouTube channel, as well as his max roll build. You can see I'm saving up a few passive points, because I want to see how far I can get before I reach max level. So I don't actually know what the max level and level is, and when you stop receiving passive points. So I'm currently level 68, so making a good headway through the game. Hopefully today we can finish Act 9, and we'll see what happens. So we're now in the descent, so if we look at our stats now, so we are very good with resistances. Cold Chaos Resistance is the only downer. We've got a few items here. This is the item I want, probably the weakest item we've got at the moment. So we need to upgrade our chest piece. I also want to upgrade my wand as well, because I've had this wand for a very long time. I've got a few items here. I forgot to clear this out between the last episode and this one. Because normally when I finish recording, I just log straight off and I log back in when I record the next video. But it's not the end of the world. As you can see, most of my skills here are it's fine. I'm just going to see what happens here. Am I still getting rampage? Is this my rampage gloves? I had an item that gave me rampage. I don't know whether I've still... Yeah, okay, these gloves here give me rampage. So, someone said in the description or in my comments down below that my minions don't cause rampage, which I think you're correct. Doesn't look like I'm getting rampage from every single one of these kills. However, when I right click and I kill things, I should start building up rampage stacks. So you'll see it in a second. If I sprint up here, we need a large amount of enemies. So let's get into a good clump of them here. Okay, so my minions do cause rampage, or at least my absolution minions cause rampage. Because I'm not going to click on anything. I'm not right clicking anything at all. Okay, I think we need to kill at least 25 mobs for rampage to start, at least 20 mobs or so. There we go. So I've not clicked on anything, I've not attacked anything. We've got 19 stacks of rampage, so it does trigger rampage. I don't know whether it's my minions or just my absolution causing it. That I can't tell you. So going for my build. So I've got my raised zombies. So I've got 6 zombies at the moment that are just roaming around doing some damage. And I've got my right click as absolution with a few support gems. I need to go through all the gems at some point. I haven't done it for a while. I kind of want to get to Act 10. So hopefully get through this episode and I'll go through all my support gems. So, are any missions in this area? Doesn't look like there's any missions in this area. So let's go supply hoist. Supply hoist, not supply hoist. I don't know what that word even was. Yep, so we're going to keep clearing this out. I'll go for my gems in the future. And my Q skill is a frost blink, so a teleport, a very short range teleport. But it gets me out of some sticky situations. When I use that teleport, I also use my amethyst flask down here, which is really useful because it gives me chaos resistance. So if I'm in a panic situation, I just teleport and then I give myself chaos resistance. So the idea of that is if there's a boss and it's doing a fair bit of damage on me, I can just teleport a little bit and then I'll get that chaos resistance back, which is quite useful. For my other skills, I've got my W skill, which is a flesh offering, which is just a buff to my minions. Gives them increased attack speed, increased movement speed, and increased cast speed. So it's really good for my absolution minions.
When I'm ready, and not before.
My E skill is called Convocation. So if I press it, all my minions teleport to me. Really useful if I'm in a sticky situation, I need my minions to do a bit of tanking for me. I need them to get on top of me. I don't use it that often because sometimes it's actually better to have my minions running around doing damage to mobs. If they're always on top of me, they're just not doing the damage. They are doing the damage, but not where I want it to be. So they're always going to be looking forward or even chasing extra mobs. And then what other skills have we got? We've got our summon stone golem just up here. Gives us additional life regeneration, which is really nice. And we've got our T skill, which is raised skeletons. This is just a nice to have. I don't need the raised skeletons. I just have it because I found the gem. And I thought I'd level it up. But I might use it in the future. I probably won't, but I might use it. So that is essentially the build. And on the back bar, I've got Purity of Elements, which is a... I've forgotten what these are called. These are just the passives, aren't they? I've got these are a certain type of skill, but they're essentially a passive skill which are always on, but they reserve a load of my mana. So at the back bar, I've got Purity Elements, gives me elemental resistance. I've got Purity, Herald of Purity, which summons Sentinels of Purity, which are these golden guys when I get a kill. Really useful. They do a lot of our damage, if not like probably about 80% of our damage. Then I've got Vitality and Clarity, which are just health regen and mana regen respectively. Okay, now Vestry Desert. So I think this is the next region. It is the next region, so it looks like we've got an oasis to go to. We have no quest in the oasis, but we guess we can go there anyway. And so, as I've never been this far in the game, I do kind of want to show as much as possible. Then noting that I don't want these episodes to be an hour long, although a couple episodes ago it was an hour long. So I do kind of want to speed through this act at the same time as showing you everything that's happening. So I need to be, if you see me chopping and changing, it's probably pausing it when I'm not doing any content and just running around, and then I'll jump back in when I'm fighting a mini boss, or if I get to a really sketchy situation. But I know full well that if this character dies, like most action RPGs, my character dies, it's going to be sudden. This can be just a random bit of AoE I've not seen, or some random damage I've decided to stand in. Ooh, an unset ring and an axe. Nice. Let's quickly identify that ring. The socket curses enemies with the socketed hex. Curse gem on hit. That's pretty cool. Vicious projectiles, we'll grab that. Saying that we'll get hit by random AoE while I'm stood there in a load of AoE is quite ironic. Want to take on as many of these. There we go. Nice. Level 69 as well. Going well. Going really strong. Especially for a hardcore character. We're doing really well. And we'll probably jump back in. So I don't know what to expect here. We have three more beasts to slay in this region as well. So we definitely want to take those on as soon as possible. There's another one here, which is just about to go down. So the flesh offering, you can see when it's a new wild beast. A wild Rexer. You can see when I've got my flesh offering up, because I've got this red circle above my head. With this red figure. She's pretty cool. Also, I'm not bothered about every bit of item that drops, because my loot filter is working, but I'm not bothered about every single item. I'm really not. There's a few things I want to upgrade, like my weapon and my armor, like I said earlier, but I'm not going to lose any sleep if I don't upgrade them. Right, so we're going to head towards this oasis in the top right. Just up here. And we'll see you when we get there. We found this. I don't know what's this. Defeat the Immortal Syndicate members. So there's some weird fortress thing here. We'll blast our way through. We're just going to walk straight in. Okay, there's some totems in here. Looks like some cannons of some sort. Okay, they're healing these members. Okay, so I don't know how we damage them, because there's one up here who's running away. Okay, talk to June. Don't know where June is, or who June is. Is this June? No, that's Leo.
Don't snuff my candle just yet. I've got access to information you might find
Leo
valuable.
imprisoned for free
Just let me
free
get in
turns.
contact with a mate of
Fortify
mine. Get a little
intelligence.
drink in 'em. A little palling around and whammo, gossip galore. What do you say?
Let's bargain with him, I guess.
I guess it's time to play at spying.
And there's June here.
Exile.
I don't know what that was. So we found this guy sometime. We found Leo. I don't know what any of this is, to be honest. I guess this is kind of like a Shadow of War mechanic. Unveil. I've got nothing to unveil. Oh no, maybe this. 'Cause it's got some weird writing at the bottom. Unveil max life, mana regeneration, evasion, max. That's pretty good. We'll confirm that. Bring you across. Okay, so that unidentified item, unveiled item was just this. It gives it some more bonuses, I guess. That's pretty cool. Nice little event, that one. We're just gonna keep running around.
When I'm ready.
We should find. We're looking for one more beast, which we haven't found yet. There is an exit just up there, which we didn't see where it takes us to. We're going to find this last beast and we'll move up to that area just at the top there. I don't know what it is. We'll find out, I guess, when we get there. So, as we're looking for the last of these, what are they called? Hunts, found this. Storm-weathered chest. Defeat the mummies. Okay. Hopefully they're some muscle mummies. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get me? I'm joking. Right. Okay, this is fine. Our minions are just killing everything before as they spawn. We are pretty strong for this. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm assuming it's probably a sand Goliath spawning. Fine. We've got a storm blade. We've got a 4 inventory at the moment. Probably drop that. Storm blade. Deliver storm blade to the people in town. So we can head back to town at some point. There is no rush. I guess we'll just keep hunting down this last hunt, I guess. And there it is. I just saw it on the mini-map. Just wanted to teleport to check where it was. And the portal I found, the place at the top of the map, takes us to the foothills, which I don't think we want to go just yet.
That was a great hunt, Exile.
These could be
I will
worthwhile.
write a mighty poem about it.
So that requires dex, that requires loads of strength. I don't really want those, to be honest. That's a shame. There's a lot of gem slots in those. It's a shame they're not the right armor type. But it's fine, not the end of the world. I'm sure we'll find some more as we keep exploring. So we need to find the next map. Well, not the foothills, but the other map we want to go to. Now we're back in town. Let's see what these two have to say about that dagger we found.
They found it, Bataras. They found it!
By the gods! Garukan's famed Stormblade.
Do you know what this means, my sweets? Once we find the right collector.
Oh, we can go anywhere. Have anything. We will be like royalty.
But the storm inside is a problem. It's too volatile in its current state.
You're right. We can't trade away a weapon of such apocalyptic nature.
This will require some pondering, my love.
Okay, so the one... Obviously, we just gave them something that's quite useful, and now they realise they can't actually use it. Ooh, minion damage. That's what we've got here, isn't it? Yes. Do you want to get this?
Have you ever heard much of the Maraketh legends?
Let's see what they're saying here.
Unique cosmology of strange creatures.
So there's a dig site somewhere in the foothills.
Powerful treasures.
Okay, so they want us... Apparently there's a dig site somewhere in the foothills, which could very well be this location here. Well, okay, I don't know how to get to this location then. We might have to do a bit more research to get there. Or I just need to actually start using my eyes. So, block chance. Okay, it's not as good as what I've got. That's fine. Sin, what
In
have
the
you got for us?
Maraketh Desert, an oasis lies to the east. Its waters shielded from prying eyes by a preternatural storm.
Okay, so there's
The
a storm
Saddle
blocking the
Remember, humanity
oasis
needs
to
us.
the east, which is this location. That location there. So it says it's being blocked. You need to find a way to access the oasis. So fine, it's being blocked at the moment, so we have to head up to the north.
Some of the members
I'm not
keep
gonna.
your
I
eyes
don't care
sharp.
about that person's law.
Well, it took some time, but thanks to our Maraketh...
Okay, they figured out how to... Oh, that could be how we
Take
clear out
care.
the... Yeah, we can now get through here. Yes, so it doesn't say, but that's how we get through to the oasis. Using the bottled sand to clear the sandstorm in the desert, which is the desert, this area here.
When I
anything
received
good for
my
us?
first flower of blood, I was given to the...
No, you have nothing good for us. And it doesn't look like anybody else has anything to say to us, so we're back to the desert. I think this is closer to... Yeah, I'm presuming it's probably somewhere up here or down here. Just need to find a storm somewhere. We found the oasis. Straight away it's given us this quest to kill Shikari, or Shikari. Once again, I'm really terrible at pronouncing words. There's a desert hideout in here. We can quickly clear this out. These are always useful to clear out.
Journey well. I need more mana.
Mainly because if we clear this out, we can have it unlocked for all of our characters. I quite like the idea of a desert oasis. These are cool looking mobs. Weird little raptor salamander things. And let's make sure this whole area is cleared. Looks like it is.
When
Perfect.
I'm ready and not before.
Okay, it's still saying there's more mobs to clear out here. Clear the Okay, there we go. All clear. Got the desert hideout unlocked. Right, let's keep looking for Shikari,
Curious. Journey well.
which is somewhere here in the oasis. Now we found this place, the Forbidden Vault. This looks promising. Okay, Jun's in here.
Exile. I fear I have not been entirely
Dusty
honest
pit.
with you.
Okay.
This dusty pit was
Something about... Okay, we can't actually do anything here. That's fine. At least Jun's not telling us anything. She's holding out on us, which makes sense. She doesn't like us. Right, well, I'm assuming she doesn't like us. She's not told us anything of use. But she probably did tell me something of use. I just ignored it. I just skipped it all. Typical Rothmer. So, oh look, something interesting. Oh look, something shiny, and I ignore the interesting part. Right. And, oh, definitely avoid any damage if I can. Just took a big hit there. Crusader plate, that's just armor, isn't it? Yeah, it's just armor. Ooh, an amulet. Nice. Once again, I just took a load of damage there for no reason. And what's this down here? Weight stone and a recall orb. Nice. Right, so let's have a look at this that just dropped. That's the wrong button. Strength and intelligence, that's nice. Regen, mana regen. Allies, I guess allies gain life regen and increased mana regeneration is useful. But the only problem is I guess allies would affect my minions, but it's not that useful. And into this sand pit. This sounds like somewhere where... Oh, that's a big girl. Okay. Shikari is a big scorpion. I'm going to let that sting in. Sting, get scorpion, sting. No. Ignore my jokes. Right. This isn't too bad. Just got to avoid as much damage as possible. This is probably some poison cloud I don't want to walk into. Now, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay, you're reappearing somewhere. Oh, ignore me. I have to chase her. Just like every girl in high school, you just gotta chase them. Don't take that as my advice. That's terrible advice. Don't chase them. Just have to clarify that one. Right, I guess we'll just keep following this path. Epic music. It's a shame that we're quite powerful for this. I can imagine this would be quite difficult if you were doing it, I don't know, on something like Ruthless. Shameless plug. Watch the Ruthless series I'm doing as a Templar. That's a pretty good series. Right. More gems are leveled up. Nice. This is not the way. And we are very slow, okay? We are knee deep, probably almost head deep in quicksand here.
When I'm ready and not before.
So we probably want to try and find some land. Okay, land is not this way. Okay, how do we find her? Okay, she just pushed her way through here. Swallowing sands, there we go. This is a cool fight though. I do enjoy this. I am enjoying this. Okay, we are stuck in quicksand. Quicksand, okay. So I need to avoid these circles on the floor because they stick me in quicksand. And I kind of need to avoid her. She just keeps jumping up through the floor. Okay, avoids quicksand again. I'm presuming if we stay in quicksand for too long, it might kill us. That's just me guessing. It would make sense because quicksand is quite bad on the human body. Especially when you're breathing in sand and not air. Because last time I checked, air is good, quicksand bad.
I need more mana.
Okay, I need more mana, thank you for telling me. And she's down. That was a really awesome fight. Really awesome fight. Okay, that's Sin's daughter. I don't want to know what his
Rest, my
wife
child.
looks like.
Be free from the torments of immortality. A mother's keen heart shall bleed into the dreams of her daughter. Once a beauty who
Okay,
held captive the
and-
hearts of men and women.
Not really that interesting there. So we got this one.
A toxic taste.
50% less duration
Just
of
the way I
poisons
enjoy
on you.
it.
You cannot be poisoned while there's at least 3 poisons on you. That's pretty good. We're missing one more Pantheon as well. Right, straight into the quicksand there. Oops. Right, let's... Oh, someone has something to say to us. What have you got for us?
You killed Shikari. My sister.
Okay, we'll grab a passive skill point. I do very quickly scan through those to see if there's anything on note. That's why I kind of cancel them, because there's nothing interesting. Right, their tasks go to the desert, into the foothills. Yes, that's the plan. There we go. Achievement unlocked. Reach level 70 as a hardcore. So I'm in this area called the Boiling Lake. So I did run around the foothills for a fair bit. We didn't really find anything of use. Obviously, we have to just make our way through it. So we're now in this boy, like, I don't know what we're meant to do here. I don't think there's any... I'm not sure if there's any quests in this area. Okay, there is this. Rule of Highgate. Which is find Oyun and save her from Kira. This one's her recurring nightmare. So there's going to be some basilisk rat venom or something in this area. It could very well be this guy right here. I should really think before I talk, because there's a guy here called Basilisk. You going to give me some venom? You're going to give me some acid. Not so much venom. And I'm stuck. Never mind, I'm not stuck anymore. Thank you very much.
Shame. I would have loved a basilisk as a pet.
And nice. So back to the foothills. If I can speak would be awesome. Back to the foothills, and we can now go down the other route. Let's double check where we need to go now. So Rico Nightmare, go down that way. This, yeah, Labyrinth, there's no Labyrinth yet. This way, go down that way, fine. This way, okay, I need to find, so it's something in this area. Find the Calendar of Fortune. So that's something in this region. Found a map, nice. These maps we can do at end game, which we will do when we finish the game, if we finish the game. Once again, this is a hardcore, so if I do die, I have to start over from the beginning. I'm not sure how long it will take me to reset this series. But I don't know. We might even get here on our ruthless character. We'll see. Ooh, big damage. Bad damage. That's quite dangerous.
When I'm ready.
I even saw the
not
damage
before.
coming down on me, and I just stood there like a lemon. The screen's like exploding here. I just got a pop-up on my screen saying defeat Boulderback. I don't know what he is, but okay. Okay, he was some mob down here. I don't know what he was. He's now been defeated. I have to now deliver that to town, which is fine. We'll probably do that when we find the next waypoint. I don't really want to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. We're now in this area called the Tunnel. So there's an Ascendancy trial here somewhere. So we definitely want to keep an eye out for that. So we do want to get our next Ascendancy, which would be pretty awesome.
local.
Hello again. I was mimicking this person's voice.
There
So.
could be anything in that treasure.
One there, and then one there. I'm definitely not being very optimised about this, but it's fine. You need to be careful with these, because we have almost died in the past because of these. Because they do spawn a lot of mobs. And me being me, I don't really pay attention when mobs are spawning. I just stand there like a lemon. I like saying lemon this today. Grab that. Don't need those slippers. And grab all these chests. Ooh, Fight Claw. Definitely grab you. I can't really see anything of use down here, so that's fine. It'll be all the mobs taken care of. So what have we got in this map?
Not today.
Conquest Mail, Energy Shield. That could be quite good. We'll grab that. So what do we want in this map? Let's just double check. So there's nothing. Apparently there's... Okay, we need to get to the next map, which is just here, underneath this, whatever this is. So we'll make our way there, I guess. So I've just decided to spend those 6 skill points we've got. I went down here, got this strength. Strength's not ideal, but I went for this, which you take 30% reduced extra damage from critical strikes, increase armor, increase maximum shield. But in this one, you take 20% reduced extra damage from critical strikes. So all in all, I take 50% less damage from critical strikes, which I think is going to be pretty big. So sometimes when you do get hit by rogue damage or rogue
I need
AoE,
more mana.
if there's a chance for it to be a crit strike and it killing us in one hit, well, we're going to take 50% less damage. So we should survive. Should. Right, we got this. Increases global defenses. Fire resistance, lightning resistance. Lower start of shield regen. Okay, that's not very good. That's not very good at all. The lower global defenses, well, increased global defenses is good. That's the only reason why I'd use that. I'm glad it took me ages to find this place. I've explored this entire map. I didn't realise. I didn't realise it was right off of the entrance. So we'd have I actually did some exploring next time. This shouldn't be too bad. We should be able to just tank through a lot of this. We can teleport as long as we don't walk through them. Oh no. Okay. This is more dangerous than I thought it would be. Normally we can tank these, and we can tank 1 or 2 of them. We just can't tank all of them at once. My minions are tanking them quite nicely though. Okay, we should be safe here. Right, now we need to make our way down here. Okay, I don't mind being hit by 1, but as long as there's not too many of them. Okay, teleport past that one. Okay, we use our teleportation, which is not ideal. I'd hate it if we died to a stupid trap like this. There we go. Looks like we were at the
I
end.
need more
Awesome.
mana.
Stop telling me about mana. You've got plenty. Nice. Level 2 attributes. Awesome. Ascendancy.
Emperor must bear
Okay, we're missing one more. Then we can get our next ascendancy. It was really good.
surety in
Right.
the right.
Now to run all gardens map. Nice. Second one of those we've got today. So we've got 2 of them here. Right, time to make my way all the way to the top of the map again. So we've now made our way to this quarry area. So we need to deliver some ingredients to Sin before we can make our way into the heart. Looks like this fleshy bugger is still here. So we have to make... I guess we need to find some powder which is within the quarry to the north of the refinery. So here we go. We'll talk to Sin later. I just wanted to find the waypoint. So I found the next map. It just said there was a waypoint here. And I know my luck. I need to definitely find waypoints. Otherwise I spent ages backtracking. But so far so good. Really enjoying this act so far. It's fun, and the damage has actually spiked a little bit, so it is quite risky. Whereas before it wasn't as bad in the previous acts. The difficulty spike has started to catch up with me, so I am slightly over level. So this area is level 63, so I'm only 7 levels over it. So yeah, the difficulty has started to catch up to me. Oh, that's a lot of gutting knives there. I'd be gutted if I didn't pick up these knives. You get me? You get... I'll see you in a second. Okay, we're now in a refinery. Found General Adus. He looks so cool. He's like steampunky looky kind of thing. It's so cool. Just need to avoid these lightning, which I think I'm stood in the middle of one. Definitely avoid lightning. Though I do have quite a high lightning resistance, I don't want to risk taking too much damage. Okay, that's... Okay, that wasn't too bad. Royal Scepter. Anything good in that scepter? No, elemental damage. I was hoping it would do minion damage. And we're looking for this. Some powder.
Too much clutter.
Let's drop you. Actually, no, you're pretty good. Let's drop you. Don't need you. Right. Time to go
love
deliver
the
this all to
smell of
Sin.
alchemy.
And we can then hopefully move back into the... wherever we're going. I don't know what we're going into.
Take a
So we
regular
just
go
got
with
to finish a
this.
challenge
How
here.
about it,
Powerful
hero?
Prey.
Leave
Don't know what that
behind
was. But we just got a new challenge completed. I'm going to delete these. Why not? Can I pick you up, please? There we go. Sin, do you have anything for
And
us?
so my mistakes are put to rest, and the mighty general. Now that I have both ingredients, I shall brew us a nice cup.
Okay,
of
so he wants
what
us to go back
remember
into the belly of the
humanity
beast,
needs
which is
us.
fine by me. Let's quickly sort out my inventory, and then we'll head back to the quarry, head into the belly of the beast, which is this location here. And here we are. Let's go talk to Sin.
Here we stand, amidst the coagulating remnants of my creation. Funny, isn't it? Once I placed my beast on a pedestal as my pride and joy. Yet now I sin.
Okay. Right, let's go in. I just want to get through the story. I do care for the story. We might do it slow time in the future. But it's now got to a point where I just want to power through this. Just need to
Now I am
reach the black
truly
core.
surrounded by death.
Interesting. So I actually have a map of how big these acts are. So this is Belly of the Beast, and this black core is the final part of this act. Kira's kidnapped. Huh. We have a quest back in the quarry. Let's go back there. Let's quickly finish this side quest before we move on. I don't really want to just kind of not do all the side quests. I don't know where it is. It's probably down here because I haven't explored this bottom part of the map. I think this could be it. We're in a place called the Shrine of the Winds. Oh, there's Kira. There's some weird pod in here. Who is this? Queen of the Winds. Interesting. It looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I need to just stay away from her so I can see her telegraphed attacks, if there are any. Okay, it's just loads of sand warriors. Can I use any of the corpses? Okay, they don't drop corpses. Bit annoying. I want to try and use my flesh offering. Just going to drop a bit of damage as I just keep moving. Don't want to stand still. There you go. She's moved into her next phase. Just going to stand down here. Looks like it's safe. Okay. That moves towards me over time. And she is down. That's pretty cool. Got an achievement. Obtain every Pantheon power. He's got some Goliaths over here. Just quickly take them out.
You were too beautiful for this ugly world. I shall find you in
It shames me to know.
Okay. Reduced effects of shock on.
divine
That would have
spark,
been good if I
like
was
no
fighting
other.
against the previous boss. In the refinery. Right, what's the reward for this quest?
Not since the fall of Desret has it.
Okay, we'll get another skill point. Yes, please. Bing. Thank you very much. I'm not going to spend any more passive points until I get maybe 4 or 5, so I can move straight to a next location. So I think armor mastery might be interesting, but we don't really need it. Trying to think where we should go. I think realistically we just probably head towards another something like this, energy and shield mastery again. Because this one, energy shield, max mana. Okay, we don't really need that one as much, but I just need to think about where we want to go. And at the moment, I'm not too sure because the guide I was using has given me a good start. So now I just need to finish this off. This wouldn't be too bad. Crit chance and crit strike for my minions. That'd be quite nice. Block. That'd be quite good to have. This block up here as well. There's loads I can go to. Wand mastery. Wouldn't mind a large jewel slot as well. That'd be quite good. Elemental damage. Don't do elemental damage anyway, but fine. And back to the quarry, where we can now go to the belly of the beast. And this place is cool. Reminds me a lot like a lot of Act 4 in the first part of the game. It's very somber. Obviously, there's a lot less mobs at the moment, but hey, that's fine. But this looks like everything started to decay. These eyes aren't moving. This is a cool
I need
area.
more mana.
And a nice new level. So it's another skill point done. We made our way through the last couple maps. Nothing really of note. So we're going to head into the Black Core. Here we go. Here's Sin.
Something doesn't seem right. Yes, it would appear our old friend Malachi has one final trick to play. A thaumaturgical wound to the hearts of my precious beast. This complicates things.
Okay.
But not
One. Defeat the spirits of these 3 bosses. These bosses are annoying. They're actually quite tough. Okay, oh no, okay, we have to teleport through them, okay? Into the despair. So this was really tough when we did this on Ruthless on my stream. You see how tough it is now. But these 3 bosses, each of them almost killed me.
I need more mana.
They're obviously some were harder than others, but I think this one was okay, from what I remember. It was just, no, Deodre was actually maybe the hard one. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh wait, no, if this is... We'll see. We'll see. So we just make our way to each of the bosses. We'll see you as we get to each of the bosses, and hopefully then we'll be able to finish this act. Boss number 1. Okay, she's taken a lot of damage. I think we probably have to destroy these totems. Okay, the totems are down. Okay, boss 1 down. That's Legion Gloves. That could be quite good. Back to the Black Core. Let's go to number 2. And boss number 2. Okay, this was the one that was really tough on my Ruthless. Looks like Maligaro the Broken is soon going to be Maligaro the Defeated. Am I right? I am right, because he's going down pretty quick. Just got to take out all of his shadows, then the big one spawns again, and he's down. Awesome. Anything good? Not particularly. No, that's fine. And the last one. And time for the last one. This one was really annoying last time because it threw a load of books at us. And... well, that was anticlimactic. Right, Sin, what have you got for us?
Our trio joins to become one fell spirit.
Destroy that dark creature. Kill the depraved trinity. Okay. Is it through here? Yeah, okay. Let's go into the Black Heart. Right, let's see. Depraved Trinity. Oh, that is a chunky boy. Right, let's try and avoid as much damage as we can here. Some books, okay. So just try and avoid all damage. Just keep running around. Okay, phase 1 over. Do these leave corpses? They do leave corpses. It means I can eat them. Use and grab fresh flesh offering. Okay, just keep moving. Okay, that looks like it's going to be a ball of damage. Avoid the ball of damage. Okay, phase 2 over. Okay, flesh offering is really powerful, so I need to definitely get that up as soon as possible. Okay, I've got flesh offering up again.
My soul
there we go.
flows with dark energies.
Act 2
Time to
adversaries.
show them what I can
Oh well.
really do.
There we go. Act 9 completed. Just got the achievement there. You may have just heard the bloop bloop for completing it on Steam. Awesome. Lily
You're
Roth. What have
questioning
we got for?
me, the great sea mistress Lily Roth, about how she so happened to find you failing and drowning on some godforsaken fleshy piece of land. Well, I suppose you'll be wanting us to ferry you over to Oriath.
Yes, please. Let's go to Oriath.
Fine
What have you got
and
for
I
us?
ain't gonna lie to you, friend.
Okay, he's not really got very much for us.
Always keep your eyes.
He may
on
have
the
some
horizon.
really important lore for us, but I just ignored it. That is fine. See if there's anything good here. It doesn't look like there's anything good. Take the amulet just in case.
Good tidings,
And
ready to go.
Oriath.
Just in time as well.
Let's go. And here we are. Act 10. This is the way. This is the town right here.
Well, once more, you owe me.
Okay. She has no quest for us.
Welcome ye to Oriath.
And
Smell this, eh?
fine. Oh, yeah,
You're not
mate.
in the
There
market
goes a
for
quest
new
for us.
Cutlass or anything, are you?
he doesn't
If
have
you
a quest for
think
us.
about
It's fine.
dying,
So where we are.
trust
So we just
only
land on the docks, just like where we departed in Act 5. We did the cathedral and we left the docks up here.
The
Lanny.
prodigal returns. Have you brought with you a
Katava has
weapon
all
to
but
free
destroyed us
us?
here.
The
Fine.
ravenous one has only... I see your eyes, exile. You wonder why I am here instead of at the Overseer's tower. I'll tell you the horrible truth.
So Katava destroyed the
tower has
tower they're at.
fallen.
Interesting.
For
So
freedom.
use the road. Okay, that's not their one. Find Bannon at the cathedral rooftop. Save him.
It
Okay.
is good to see that you survived, my friend. But then you have fared far worse. The
So
filth of a
Arafi's now
violent
become
ocean
a
should be
necropolis. So there's loads of
Remember,
dead here.
Humanity
This
needs us.
is an absolute disaster.
Okay.
I've heard. Until
Thank you
next
for
time.
your information. I just ignored you. Right, so here we are. It looks like we have to go to the cathedral rooftop to start off Act 10. But I'll leave Act 10 for the next episode, which will be out in 2 days' time. So this will be out on Tuesday. Tomorrow is going to be my continuation of Path of Exile as Ruthless. I'll be back on Thursday in 2 days' time to finish Act 10. This is really good fun. And then what I'm looking forward to finishing Path of Exile. Not because I'm going to stop playing it. Once I finish the story, we're going to go through all these maps that we've got so far and try and do the end game of Path of Exile before this Necromancer perishes. So as per usual, down below description, I have a few things. I've got the guy that made this Helmbreaker, this build. I've now departed from the build, not following it word for word, but I'm still using it to kind of handrail me. Really good build if you're trying hardcore. And then I've got a link to the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, feel free to join the community. It's a small community, slowly growing. And then finally, I've got a link to Mrs Rothmers YouTube channel, my other half. If you want to learn about some Lord of the Rings lore, feel free to join. So have a wonderful day, everyone, and hopefully see you in the next episode. Have a wonderful day and peace out.